Oh, okay. So you know the
Yeah, we
mic
can't
now work.
believe.
You know they made the mic now work and it a work.
Hey, big homie,
And it a
you're lucky, you know, big homie. Me go for slide tackle you look while, you know.
work. Why
Yeah,
man,
we
you nearly
can't
keep up
believe
and
like
tackle
this.
for years and you know, watch it when you come out there. But if you keep some years and make your ears them swell big like an elephant ears, you know.
Yo, at this point, Squiddy,
Yeah.
every well thing in Jamaican should I realize, say, a one way forward. You know,
Yeah.
the train already a roll. Who no want come on board and make the thing beautiful. Just stay back and go and drink rum and turn crop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'm going to knock your mic.
Shower.
Yeah.
Just I go and listen still.
All right. All right. Make your money we are talking things them talk then. All right. Hold on the big one. Hold on. Don't move. Inspiration. You up now? Inspiration. Hello, inspiration.
Tell him to open his mic. It's muted.
Unmute your mic, brother. Inspiration.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
open
are you
now.
hearing me
Come
now?
on, man. We're
Yes,
going with it
yes, we're
tonight,
hearing
man.
you good now.
Okay, I think I was in a little bad spot there for a while.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's what happened. Yeah, yeah. So I was just saying,
Yeah.
just as the guy just said, I cannot understand that anyone would would give. I'm not expecting everybody to be on the same side, but what I'm saying is, I do believe that you should give credit where credit is due. And if for whatever reason you believe that the government has done anything that would warrant some amount of your commendation, I think you should be able to say so. We're not asking you to come on board. We're asking you just to be very rational. I would hear people on the other live I was on saying nothing has ever happened. One lady said that, and she's not even living in the country. She said she used to take water on her head, and she don't believe that her children should become taking water on their head, despite the fact that she has not even lived in the island for some time. And these are some of the kind of careless bantering that I would hear coming from the opposition, people who defend the opposition. They're not able to think critically. They hear the government or their party leader go on platforms and make certain sounds, and like a sheep, they follow, and not able to think. Um, and it is so sad that no one, according to them, have any significant improvement to their lives. They talk about having minimum wage. It's not a livable wage. They go about talking about the school bus. It's an old bus, and all the rest of it. Nobody understands the mechanic or how it works, but all of a sudden, everybody become technicians on for these buses across the island, and you could listen the ignorance being floated around, and they're just following it, like I said, like a sheep. I mean, the government has gone beyond, way beyond, to improve the lives and the Jamaican people. Everybody tries in every way to touch everybody, whether you're um, a civil servant, whether you have your own little establishment, in every facet of the society, the government has tried to touch lives. And for people to come on platforms like these and say their lives have not improved or they have not seen anything being done for them, their families, their children, their community. It is outright dishonest and plain hypocrisy, despite the fact that they get the benefit significantly. One lady I remember, um, she got her son got a card for the farmer program, and he said he's not taking it because it's coming from a Labourite. Well, his friends took it, and they all went to America, Canada, wherever, and he's left complaining how life is hard. And this is the same guy who got an opportunity, but because it was given by a Labourite, he didn't take the card. And you have many, many cases like these across the island. And this is what I'm saying, that they continue to blame the government about their lackluster life. And it's not because the government has not provided the avenues for improvement, but because they're so stuck in their stupors, they have refused to take on the things that will improve their lives, and they continue to blame the government. I cannot understand a people who fight against their own self interest. I've never seen this. And this is what is happening. And I think as I looked at the Jamaican politics, it's a very tough place to govern. Very tough place. For some reason, I think sometimes you're appealing to children because that's how it comes off. Like a little child who needs guidance and are not able to think for themselves. And you have to make decisions for them. Sometimes that's what I think the Jamaican people are. That's how they come over. Very, very difficult to govern. I'll land there.
All right. Steve, you up? Steve. Let's go drop Steve out of the box. All right, now go back to Tari. Oh, Buster, you want to talk now? Buster. Buster. All right, Tari.
Alright, it's good to I'm back. Good night again, everyone and listeners.
Good night, sir.
Thanking J.A., Joshua, big up on yourself, Gusto,
Thank you, sir.
Inspiration, Steve.
I don't know, say Tari and the
Cheers.
young you're on the right answer. Everybody knows about Tari.
You mean the youngest old man in Jamaica?
Young is old man. Tari are 50 man. I said,
Big one, me. Zeros finally 9 bucks.
yeah man.
Listeners, good night again. I'm going to go back to the St. Thomas thing. And I do business who judge me or whatever, but ChatGPT and I have been going back and forth on this thing. So me I go give everybody a balanced explanation of what is happening, and then me I go give you my view. Alright? Me I give you a balanced thing. So what is essentially happening is that the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation, right, is supposed to go to the urban center. That their new building is on the urban center, right? Now, they will pay 10.3 million Jamaican dollars every month to rent that space in the new Morant Bay Urban Center. And this urban center, as you know, is a big state-of-the-art building developed by the Factories Corporation of Jamaica. It's a public-private partnership, and the rent is billed in US dollars, and it increases by 7% annually. Now, is the rent high? I know everybody are going to ask me that question. Is the $10.3 million rent high? For a municipal corporation, yes, I would say yes, it is high in the sense that when you compare it to the average income that one would receive in St. Thomas, which is around 20,000, it would seem out of reach, and many residents are going to probably complain about it because them would have probably said, why, the new rent there, I don't know how the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation budget are going to deal with it. Why, them have to go raise tax power, our fee, and everybody are going to start worrying, which is exactly what the PNP's Hubert Williams is saying. So what he's saying is that the affordability of the rent in terms of how the municipal corporation are going to manage to pay fees without sacrificing some essential services or burdening the residents with any higher fees or the budget of the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation. Essentially, they must scratch them head and they must worry. And they must say, ah boy, how we are going to finance this now? This not make no sense. Jesus. Hold on there. Everybody are worried and catch heart attack and have headache. Right? And that is the short-term concern of the PNP. But I want you to look on the long-term perspective now. And I'm giving you it from a balanced standpoint. I am getting to the point, Jairus. You don't need to rush me. On the other hand, the chairman of the Factories Corporation of Jamaica, Littleton Tanny Shirley, emphasized the urban center value as a modern, safe, and fully accessible facility that would replace the outdated and hazardous offices, such as the fact that the old municipal corporation building would have fire hazards and they wouldn't have had properly established oh my god, why am I forgetting the word? Proper established architectures as it relates for persons who are disabled. Right? So because of this now, Shirley basically I say the whole urban center, the new building, it's designed to literally attract investors, drive economic growth, and it's essentially giving the St. Thomas a chance to come out of the forgotten parish label. Additionally, he also pointed out that if we were to build a similar facility for the municipal corporation, that would cost over $1 billion Jamaican dollars, plus the interest on the loans, which would result in probably even higher annual cost than renting. So renting would then transfer the maintenance and the operational responsibilities to the Factories Corporation of Jamaica, which would then ease the burden on the municipal corporation. Additionally, what he is saying now is that the municipal corporation can rent out parts of the urban center, like the town hall and the meeting rooms, to generate income and help offset some of the rental costs. This is going into what Joshua Protecting JA would have been saying, in that the municipal corporation now will have to get creative, yes, with how they do things. Just like how Desmond had to get creative with KCMC, they are going to have to get creative. How will they attract investors? What are they going to do on a weekly or daily basis to ensure that they can have this $10.3 million? And I will point out that the renting out the space does not increase the rent. Yes, because the rent itself is a fixed rent that not change. So yes, I could understand where people that think say, alright, but if the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation rent out them conference room for next set of people, wouldn't that increase for them bill? No. What that actually does is allowing the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation to make money off of the people them where use the conference room. So, what am I saying now? What I am saying is this. Both points have merit, right? The PNP has merit to say that, well, why St. Thomas only get $20,000 in terms of the income per month with the average resident of St. Thomas is $20,000 per month. How we are going to foot that? How we are going, and it is valid. I don't disagree. However, at the same time, what the FCJ essentially has said is, look, this building here is a building for long-term investment, long-term growth, and it is a responsibility of the municipal corporation to attract the investors into this parish to therefore ensure that they can foot the bill. and it would even be less than having to actually build the entire thing from scratch for them, which would cost $1 billion, then have fear take out loans and do one a bag of other thing. So that is essentially the whole matter. That is the entire thing. Here's what I am saying now. This is my personal view. My personal view is this. I do think that the rent is high and challenging. I don't dispute it. Right? However, it is reasonable. It is reasonable because of the quality of the building that is being provided, in terms of the fact that the old municipal corporation, as I said, had fire hazards, and they didn't have architecture which would have been accessible for disabled people, right? This new municipal building on the urban center has that, so it is reasonable in that sense. And the strategic nature of the urban center to generate investment, attract investors, right, and inspire growth within St. Thomas, that in essence makes it reasonable. And in order for all of that to happen, as Mr. Shirley would have said, the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation is going to have to get creative. They're going to have to work something out, right? Because all of this essentially seeks to even further remove St. Thomas as the forgotten parish status. Look at St. James right now. You see how St. James booming? Mobe, Harmony, Beach Park, all the other places in Mobe. Mobe has gotten creative. Look at the St. James Municipal Corporation right now. Look at St. James as a parish right now. That is essentially what Shirley is trying to say. In that, Morant Bay being the place that it is, Morant Bay, in essence, really and truly has the capability to become even a major place like a Portmore or a Montego Bay. It has the capability. It does. So I agree that it is high, but the responsibility is now on these adults in the municipal corporation to say, what are we going to do to ensure that we can foot this bill? How are we going to get creative? How are we going to think outside the box? What are we going to do to, as Mr. Shirley would have said, let investors be attracted to this parish? That's all I'm saying. So what we are looking at here is a short-term concern versus a long-term investment. That's literally it. That's all.
Okay. All right. Kimmy. What go on, Kimmy?
In your box. Oh, me reach up here, so.
What crime?
Now wake up in your box, man.
What is wrong with you now? What go on, Terry? Oh,
Too
me reach
much
up
give me
here,
a good.
Oh, me reach up here, so. Oh, I'm not understand. Oh, I'm not seeing nothing from my swampy from morning. I've been searching him now. I tear down the internet
No
and
man,
I find him.
me not see nothing from my swampy. Me see something from my swampy minion just a while ago. Me see something from my swampy minion just a while ago actually.
When my
From
swampy minion
Nationwide this morning. From Michael Phillips. Saying that the PNP would overhaul the Spark and Reach program and suggest that the IC need to look into that program.
I see need for looking at Marky G drunkenness. I see need for looking at Marky G chaka behavior. I see need for looking at Marky G offside apology. We do not accept that apology. As a matter of fact, we need an apology for that apology. That is what we need. Labourites, good night. Show our Labourites. One Labourite party, one party. The island say.
Good night to all Jamaicans.
Big up on a nice, clean self. Make a talk now. Make a reason now. I one party, you know. And I want to say I am proud of the Jamaica Labour Party and the gospel concert that they put on last night. I am proud that we use the Bible to let them understand the assignment. I am proud that my leader was able to go into the Bible and tell us that the Bible says we must build our house upon a rock, not upon the sand. I am proud to be a Labourite. I am proud to sit here tonight in my bed and say, Lord, I thank you for my Prime Minister, one Andrew. Because every time that my Prime Minister open his mouth, my Prime Minister speak knowledge. Every time my Swampy open his mouth, he speak foolishness. Every time Swampy open his mouth, nothing comes out of it but dunce, and more dunce. Now you are running to be the Prime Minister, and guys, I said it already, I do not agree with what Warmington did. Because at the end of the day, as them say 6-1 after not the other. Warmington cussed a bad word on the stage, but Warmington apology is like a Prime Minister apology comparing to the man where I run to be Prime Minister of the country. That is who no one we was put in a power. The man who said, oh, my utter one little BC under my vice, I'm never mean for nobody, I'm sorry, yes, sir. And I apology that. My Swampy can't talk.
Me's a humble youth. Me's a humble youth.
Me, I am not humble. Humble where, sir? Do you know what the word humble mean? Yeah, use big word for your little self. You know what humble mean? You need to understand the assignment, and what we need to understand is we cannot have that man I go represent we at Ethiopia. We can't have that man there go represent we at England. We can't. That's a matter of fact. Go and go represent yourself at England. We can't have him represent us nowhere, because at the end of the day, he may go in front of the President of the United States and say foolishness, and then me sorry, yes sir, I man is a humble youth, I don't know what humble mean. He might go in front of the President of Zimbabwe, I'm sorry, yes sir, I man is a humble man. This man, I've never seen this man put himself together. Him ever in a sneakers and shirt hang over. When I see him in a jacket suit, it look like hang pan nail. When him talk, you can't see the rum pan him. When them put in the rum, they set it pan him. I don't want a junker to be my Prime Minister. I'm so sorry. And everybody
You
was
don't have to
say,
be sorry for that.
and everybody was say, the swamp idea is a good idea. Let me just enlighten your darkness. Climate change will not allow us to build anything on swamp. Climate change will not allow us to survive on a swamp area. Because if we get an hurricane like Burrell, if we get an hurricane like Ivan, and an hurricane like, the one that in the 80s, the land they gone. It's not just gone. All of you are gone with it. That's 500 persons not living in Jamaica anymore. That's 500 persons not being able to help develop anymore. And not to mention the children them, because we just account the big people them in the yard. We're not going to pick them yet. Now when you go talk, Mr. Swampy, my Swampy, one swamp up, my swamp up when you're going to talk, because you're the only swamp in a swamp for days. When you're going to talk what you're doing. How are we going to get it? In our 9 years of parliament, we showed you and we show up. We let you know, Ma Swampy, that St. Thomas could be a parish. We let you know that children can get money. We let you know that minimum wage could have been raised from 6,200. We did let you know that the dollar can stay at 100 and something. We also advise you that we are going through with other different things. We develop hospitals, we develop community centers, health centers, we develop roads. So when Swampy talk would make me hear. Sir talk so I, Kimon, who may be an undecided voter, can understand what you're saying. Now give me a half-ass apology, but I'm sorry, yes sir. What that mean? What if you're speaking to someone who don't understand patois? That's an apology? To someone who don't understand patois, first of all, they're going to ask, what did you say?
And if you're offended, not because I am
And
genuinely
if you're
sorry.
offended,
If
sir,
you're
listen
offended.
to me. As much as, I am not a Donald Trump fan, he man talk more sense than Ma Swampy. I just told them in the same boat.
No, don't disrespect the Donald. I live in the Donald country, so I know why you come disrespect my president.
I'm not look for you, you know, Josh. I'm not look for you tonight. You're not gonna do me that tonight. My check. Listen. And then, Mama asked you a Labourite question. Who you Kerisha the mic last night? Uno can't tap the mic.
No, we are going to continue the other mic.
No, sir.
We are going
You
to
watch it, Squitty? You watch it?
Yeah, man.
The girl said, check. Janelle, you know sure you want to come and send a request and come give me a debate in the box. Come give me a debate and see who win.
Mike,
Come give me a debate.
Hold on.
Mike,
Yo.
What's the ball with it? Watch it.
He is the biggest meme in Jamaica. He is the biggest meme in Jamaica. Imagine the Prime Minister elect. The Prime Minister want to be elect is the biggest meme. Every scrum for you page me here. Yo. Mic check. Yo. Oh no, look ready.
Look like you're ready.
You look like you're ready.
Sound like
And
you're ready.
although the mic not ready, but I want to bring us to a profound understanding. God had to let that happen. The mic was working perfectly fine. Nothing was wrong with that mic. Me hear it. Everybody else hear it. Everybody hear.
No, hold on. The comrades were hearing it. Don't leave them out.
Daniel, you want to be my man? Oh no, you're PNP. I don't really do PNP, man, because you don't have much sense. You understand? The man them in the Labour Party bright. I don't think you have much sense. So I can't.
I can vote.
Change your penis to green and come back. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, you not hear the static from the mic? Oh, you never hear that?
Alright, hold on this up. One prezi. You hear Mike mix I make them nice a prezi? You make a work?
Yo.
Prezi,
Check.
Prezi.
Hey, the man are the biggest meme in Jamaica.
1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
Hello, Prezi.
Yes, Kitty, sorry.
Man. Talking at the mic, man.
Yo. Mike, I work. Yo.
Prezi, stop unmute yourself, brother. And stop mute. Unmute and talk.
Okay, but think Kimmy did still a talk, Skitty.
No, man, then I think Prezi was a man.
No, Skitty. The more that time he come over here.
Okay, yeah, talk now.
Alright.
You have to remember to say yo before you start.
Yeah, we don't want to say the mic. I was listening to Kimmy. I apologize.
Yeah, man, they will not call out long, man, and I say yo.
And even though the mic, no.
Guys, I really want to speak. Not on Mark's mic issues, but I saw a Gleaner article with Peter Bunting's mistress, who I don't know if somebody asked me today on Facebook is who pay for the body. I don't know if it's FinSap money or money or who for money pay for the body. But she was speaking on the 22 female candidates that the PNP has offered to Jamaica for the general election coming. And
22 female now.
22 female candidates that they have offered for representation. And
22.
they were also speaking on the fact that, Mark Golin said that we need to be more inclusive of females. And I have this to offer to the PNP in the chat and people with listening wider. In the 2020 election.
Sorry about that. But Squitty, I have to leave you now, yeah?
Let's say you don't want to talk no more.
Alright, comrade Ross, later.
You don't want to
No,
talk
it's
no more.
okay. It's okay to leave with me, no problem. It's fine. No, Squitty, I'm
glad to have you.
Alright,
Respect, brother.
no.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
glad to have you, Jay.
Yeah, man, cool. Sorry, take it easy. Joshua, nice discussion.
Good night.
Alright. Jay's a good sport tonight, alright.
Man, yeah, man. When
Him
I
alright, man. Him good, man. He's a good comrade. So I was saying that in the 2020 elections, we offered 18 female candidates on the Jamaica Labour Party tickets to run as member of parliament, and 14 one resoundingly. Right? So I challenge the PMP that the women that they're offering, one, have no consequence other than a mistress of somebody or a daughter of a don or other questionable people. Some people say they think Denise Daly should run for PMP president. No better than Mark Golding, if you ask me. And so what Mark is saying, that more women should be representatives, I don't know if he means quantity as opposed to quality. We saw on the platform yesterday at the gospel concert where the Prime Minister even had to commend Kerenzia Morrison because she's definitely, I don't know, the woman just is a master of masters of ceremonies. You understand?